Okay, Nitro kids, I'm here with two of your very own. I've got Michael Wells and I've got Cameron Wells. Woo-hoo. Guys, thanks for joining me today. I've got a couple questions for you, okay? My first question is, either one of you can answer it. What does money do?
It buys you stuff.
Okay, yep. Same for you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Same.
Money buys you stuff. Okay. Can you do anything without money?
No.
Yeah, usually it takes some kind of money to do something, right?
Yeah.
Well, but what are kids allowed to do to get money? How do you get money?
You do chores, help out people.
Yeah, help people out by doing chores. Why? Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Clean the desk.
Cleaning stuff. Cleaning and pulling weeds and picking up dog poop.
Ugh.
Okay, and then what about, why can't you go to work and have a job?
Because you're not old enough yet. Kids aren't old enough. Grown-ups can.
Grown-ups can, but kids can't go have a regular job until they get older.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of job do you want when you get older?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a big pressure question. Do you know what you want to be when you grow up?
A firefighter.
Whoop, whoop. My brother's a firefighter. That's cool. Well, guys, I have these questions for you because I wanted to know if you were able to get all the money that you wanted to get, like you had a job, you were a grown-up right now. Mm-hmm. Would that make you feel like you were able to do more stuff for other people?
Yes.
How about you? Do you think you could do more stuff for other people if you had a regular income and a job?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yep, it's on. So, one last question for you, leave you pondering and thinking about. And these questions go out to you guys, too. Be thinking about these. Last question. Is there anything that you can do that for other people without money, without the ability to bring in a bunch of money?
Yes.
What?
By helping them, like if they drop something, you could pick it up for them.
Yeah?
If they get hurt, you can ask them if they're okay.
Yeah. So you can help them with emotional stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Well, hey, Michael, just for everyone out there, tell them who the best basketball team in the world is.
Lakers.
Okay, and for you, tell them who the best soccer team is in the world. Do you have a favorite? Who do you think the best is? There's a lot of soccer teams. That one's really hard. How about football team? Best football team in the world.
Patriots.
Oh, ouch. And with that, we'll let you calm down. Thanks, everyone. Talk to you later.
Stories of the Bible. Peter heals a beggar who can't walk. This is Peter,
Hey-o!
who was one of Jesus' disciples.
Yep.
Peter told people about Jesus. Peter and John went to the temple to pray. As they neared the temple, a man who couldn't walk from the time he was born was being carried in. Each day, the man was put beside the temple gate so he could beg from the people going into the temple. When the man saw Peter and John, he asked them for some money.
Please help.
Peter said, "Look at us." The man looked up at them eagerly, thinking that they would give him some money. But Peter said, "I don't have any money for you, but I'll give you what I have. In the name of Jesus Christ, get up and walk." Then Peter took the man by the hand and helped him up. As he did, the man's feet and ankles were instantly healed and strengthened.
Woohoo!
He jumped up and began to walk. Then walking, leaping, and praising God,
Come on!
he went into the temple with them. All the people saw him walking and heard him praising God.
Wait, is that? I think so.
When they realized he was the man who couldn't walk who had been sitting outside the gate asking for money, they were absolutely amazed.
Wow!
Peter asked the people, "What's so surprising about this? Why stare at us as though we made this man walk by our own power?" He reminded all of the people that it was God's power who healed this man and encouraged all of them to turn from their sins and follow God with their whole hearts.
Okay, Nitro kids, I hope you enjoyed that video of Peter and John performing a miracle on a crippled man. Did you know that he was crippled for 40 years? That's a long time. And then he just got up and walked. But he was crippled from birth. So the cool thing about that is he never even learned how to walk. So not only was the miracle that his feet were healed and his ankles were healed, but you're talking about the fact that he never even knew how to walk. So he just got up, started dancing around and jumping, even though he didn't even know how to or never even learned to, like when he was a baby learning how to walk. Mind blown. But the coolest part about that miracle, well, there's so many cool things about it. But really, if you look at it from the perspective, good word for the week, of John and Peter, they had nothing to give this man. The man needed money for probably food and for his housing and everything. That's the only job that he could have done. He couldn't get out and work. So they had nothing to give to him like that. They didn't have a place for him to go. They didn't offer him clothes. They didn't even give him money because they didn't have any. But they gave him something way, way more than anything like money could ever do. Do you remember how I asked Michael and Cameron what it is about money that makes you feel like you can do more things for people? And then I asked them, is there anything you can do without receiving money to give to people? And they said to help people emotionally and try to help them with acts of service and all those kind of things. You guys, as kids, feel like you're limited because there's not a lot of stuff that you're allowed to just go out and buy. You really have to save up your money and really think about it a lot differently than grown-ups who have incomes can just give out to people. So I encourage you this week, I encourage you to write down at least 3 ways that you can help somebody without giving them money. And I also encourage you to remember those things. So now we have one more thing. We have a Bible verse challenge. Now, there are some ways that you can let Patty know that you memorize them. You can have your parents record it and send it to me in a video. You can have some FaceTime with me on Facebook. You can do it in your Zoom meetings throughout the week. But let me know that you memorize the memory verse. Do you want to know what it is? Okay. It is Philippians 4:3. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You got it? Let me hear it. If you do, I'll make sure you get a prize. Thanks, Nitro. See you later.